Yo, what is up, YouTube? Welcome back, and I know it's been a long time, but welcome back to another Mario Drip video. Today we are back at it again with FNTD. The holiday season is over. I will make a video explaining why I've been gone for so long, but let's just get to it, guys. So recently, there was a buff done to the summon units, and all of them were luckily affected. So now these have way better damage, and I decided to equip most of them as shinies and use one from each rarity other than, I think, rare. We have, ignore my inventory, I will explain that. We have Shiny Freddy, Shiny Nightmare Balloon Boy, Phantom Chica, and Shiny Toy Chica, and of course Astral Bonnie. I've already gone on and enchanted these units, but I say we make our way into Endless. Now, we're not going to do a, one of the harder Endless levels. I say we can do Endless 1 or 2. I'm going to say 2. And instead of doing Hell Mode, we're going to do something easy like Reanimation or something similar like that. Alright, so let me just pick up Endless 2. Boom. Obviously, it's going to be easy. You're going to have to ignore that. That was the sound of my phone falling down on the ground. I'm so sorry about that. But yeah, here it is. Endless 2. I haven't been here in a hot minute. So I'm just going to, right off the bat, put down my Freddies. Oh boy, just look at these guys. Now, they're shiny as well, so they are going to have a lot better damage. But I don't know if they can make it past this first little guy over here. How much? So this right here is a withered ball. Okay, they should be able to do this. The rewards aren't going to be that worth it. But I'm just here to, showcase how far these units can make it. So, yeah, it's kind of slow. But I do have auto skip on, so I'm gonna save it for a Toy Chica. How about that? I'm also using the evolved version of Bounded Shadow, Limitless Shadow, so I took some time evolving that. So any second they'll be approaching, I bet. There we go. Let's just okay. Upgraded one time. Now this is gonna be very slow, so I'm gonna try and talk a lot. But how about this instead? How about I give you guys a Christmas story time? So the reason to me not being able to upload any videos lately is simply because I got in an accident. I had it was 4 a.m. on Christmas morning. I was getting out of the bathroom, and there had been some water from the sink leaking. We're just gonna say that there was water from the sink. Or it wasn't like a sink, it was a bucket we had to fill up because the bathroom is in the old house and it's not working properly. So I had to use a bucket fill up, and that bucket was kind of leaky. So what ended up happening is little old Mario Drip Reel over here had slipped on this water like a fool, and I had cut my arm and got a very deep cut. Now, this obviously made me bleed a lot, so my first plan of action, well, it was to start screaming. So I started screaming 4 in the morning that I needed help. So quickly after that, my family came rushing downstairs because they had just heard glass crashing and me screaming followed up after that. And basically what happened was my arm had a big hole in it. Like 4-inch hole in my arm, and it was like an inch deep, I reckon, an inch deep inside my arm. Now I'm sorry for explaining this kind of like a bit grotesque, but I'm just saying this. I'm not going to show any images. Images will not be shown of my arm, but I'm just saying. Anyway, so what's I? Yes, so I had a cut in my arm, and my sister, she quickly grabbed some towels to put pressure on my arm. While she went and grabbed those towels, I was just bleeding all over the floor, everywhere. I was making a mess, and surprisingly, it did not hurt a lot because when your body gets damaged, you get something called adrenaline, and it's like this wonderful chemical your body produces under stressful situations. It's kind of like in our primal instinct. Adrenaline is made so that when we're hurt, we can run away without worrying about our pains. So lucky for me, I had a lot of adrenaline going through my body. It was 4 a.m. I was sleepy. I was about to go to sleep, but I couldn't. So what happens is, I'm not in a lot of pain. I try and look around. I grab my phone, and I obviously call 911, or not 911 specifically, but just the doctors, the emergency line number for the hospital. So I get in contact, and I start talking to the guy like, hey, this is my address, this is where I am. I have a cut in my arm, and I'm bleeding. I need help ASAP. Now, where I was, it's this small island, a commune, a bit further away in northern Norway. Yes, I'm from Norway. And basically, they had to get some doctors over there as soon as possible. So it was like this local hospital that got me help. So basically, what they just did, the guy was guiding me through the phone call while we rushed to try and apply pressure to my arm so I would not keep on bleeding. Lucky for me, I did not get any glass, any dangerous shards inside my arm. Thank the gods for that. Thank the gods for that. Because if not, I wouldn't be here today. Just put down my nightmare balloon boys. But anyways, the guy was guiding us through, and eventually the doctors arrive, and they're looking at my cut, they're checking if it's clean, they cleaned it up a little bit, and boom, I'm ready, I'm patched up. But that's not enough. It's very much not enough, far from it. I'm gonna need a lot more. So, eventually what happens after that is we are told that we have to wait for the ferry to start driving, and that is at 6 a.m. Now I mentioned, here's a little fun part, I mentioned at 4 a.m. was when I slipped and my arm fell through a window and I got a big cut on my arm. That's when I'm told I have to sit and wait for about, just 2 measly hours. Yes, I'm sat down on the couch for 2 hours, waiting to take the ferry. Eventually we start driving. It's snowy outside, it's a bit nice and cold. Once we arrive on the ferry, we take the ferry to the other side, of course. We arrive in the main city, on mainland. And that's when we discover that my dad had driven me and my mother, had driven us to the wrong hospital. They told me, oh yeah, you must be the guy who just called in and said you got a cut in his arm. Yeah, just sit down and wait. So I wait a little bit, right? I wait a little bit. I'm just like, it's taking an awful lot of time. There's nobody here. Nobody's at the hospital this early in the morning. But I guess, it's 4 in the morning. They're gonna be preoccupied with probably preparing. And then this doctor lady, she comes up to me and says, you're not supposed to be here. I know we said you could be here, but you're not supposed to. You're supposed to go to the ER. And the ER is like a 5-minute car ride away, so we rush back to the car. And I want to add something to this. I have to hold my hand up straight. The whole time, I am sitting there struggling to hold my hand up because I'm tired. It's early in the morning. I haven't had any food. I'm hungry. So we eventually get to the hospital, or to the ER. I mean, once we're at the ER, I get in first. There's nobody else in there. There's nobody. No one in sight. And that's when I'm told I need to get stitches. And that means they're gonna have to sew my wound shut just so they can save me. Now, I wasn't in any life-threatening dangers, might I add. I was okay. It was just, it needed to be patched up before it got an infection. Because if it got infected, guys, what would have happened is I would have had missed an arm. My whole arm would have just been poof, gone. No more of that. So I was super lucky that I did not get an infection after they gave me my 5 stitches. 5 whole stitches is what I got. They had to sew it in and out on my arm 5 times. And I sat there. Whew, was I in pain. Not from pain from the wound itself, but from the sewing. The sewing was the most painful part. Remember, I was super lucky and I didn't get any pain. I don't understand why I wasn't in pain. I can't explain it. It's just I wasn't in any pain. So I sat there, completely still, clenching my fist like, oh, this hurts. Oh, my goodness. So eventually, they patch me up, and they send me away with antibiotics. So there's that little story that will explain why I've been gone for so long. And I've been playing a little bit of FNTD in my free time. This is actually kind of huge, but I did trade my Kronos Endo Freddy. Yes. I traded the rarest unit I had, but in return, I got so many Apexes. I got so much stuff, and I won't show the trade because I don't have it up right now. But oh, sorry guys, I'm having hiccups. There we go. I was kind of lucky that that I got to trade my Kronos, because his value was dropping rapidly, and I just had to get rid of him. So now I have all these new units I can showcase and show to you guys. One of them being this wonderful Astral Bonnie, and you can just, oh my god, just look at that. He has this little trail, it's so cool. But we're not here for that. We're here to see if these summon units can do a good job. So, next up is this other little Phantom Chica. And I'm just gonna speed up the video until I place basically everything down. So I'll see you guys very soon. Alright, just slowing down the time lapse here a little bit. I just want to point out, how cool is this guy? Like, oh my, just look, the AFK animation, or just the general animations this guy has. He's floating. He has 2 black holes, and he's made out of space. And he has like these cool little star sigils, I guess, coming out of him. Like, this is awesome. Awesome? Awesome. And yeah, I just wanted to show that to you guys real quick. Anyways, back to the time lapse right after they killed this boss. So let's just see. Also, I did get one of the new enchants on him, and it's just so cool. But just boom, look at that, pop. And let's just see. 10 seconds, 1 second is all it's gonna take, I think. Yeah, obliterated. Time lapse, continue please. Okay guys, quick little update. We are now on wave 130. It seems we're doing pretty well. I decided to just cut things over to here because it is taking way too long, and this could last a while. But I put some limitless shadows over here. Also, these look so cool, by the way. The evolved version is so awesome. But yeah, I've just moved the stronger units up here. Of course, we have our maxed out Astral Bonnies. Every unit over here in the sea of shiny, there is everything maxed out. So I'm just gonna, probably cut the video to when we're getting close to an end here, and I'll just let you guys know how it's going. Also, the rewards, very bad. 2 presents, 2 endless presents, 1 puppet present, I guess. So I'll just cut to when we're getting close to the end. Okay guys, it seems that we're starting to struggle a little bit here. Or maybe not. We are on wave 155 right now, and this is looking intense. So I'm just seeing. I think we can make it to 170. I'm pretty sure we can. I'll just speed up the video from now on, or cut it from now on, and see how far we actually are going to get. Oh, it's so close. Wait. No! Oh! Right, they don't one-shot you. Right. But we are really, really close to losing. Like, impeccably close. this might be our last wave. Or maybe not? It is a continuous splash. But, yeah, these guys might be able to make it. They might be able to make it. Oh, they're gonna make it! No! That is a shame. Wave 162 is where it ended. Let's just run back to lobby and open up our presents and... Oh, right. Public lobbies. Apologies about that, but let's just open our 3 presents like that. And let's see the next one. Open 3. Ah, no Goliath Endo. Well, let's see if we get this one. Nah, not even a shiny. But, yeah. That was how well the summon-only units did. And, yes. Whew. Wait, hold up, guys. Ah, okay. Just wanted to see if I got something good for the end of the video here. But, that is about it. I've been sent a trade request, so I'll accept that. But, guys, I'm gonna say that's it. So, goodbye, guys. I'll see you guys next time. New videos coming very, very soon.